stay awake and drink and stay awake the whole night and go to sleep around 4. But yesterday I kind of went to sleep around 11. I got up at 4 and kind of ruined my schedule of drinking. So now it's 8 o'clock now. Then I got up. I gotta go to work at 3. I have energy because I ate really well yesterday. So this morning I have really good energy. But I don't know if I should eat anything because I want to lose. You know, I have I don't want to lose all this. I still have like about 5 kilos, 10 pounds. My stomach's really small now, so my body, my stomach's in like that, right? But I do still have a little bit of fat. But yesterday, I was thinking about all the non-Japanese, non-Chinese, non-Koreans are not here, so non-Korean people that's walking around in Korea. Maybe I should send all of them to Lake of Fire. I haven't finalized the decision yet. I'm gonna wait. If they keep showing up, and walk around, they don't say anything, they don't do anything, I'm gonna send it to Lake of Fire. That doesn't make sense. I see 500 Chinese people and I see 2-3 non-Chinese people walking around. What the hell are they? Why are you walking around me? Why are you looking at me? Why are you sitting over there? Why are you sitting over there? Maybe I should send all of them to Lake of Fire. Doesn't make sense. If you're working, you're producing and you're contributing, maybe I won't. Maybe you won't go. But if you're like, getting your army paycheck from your country and you're spending that money here, you could go to Lake of Fire. I don't have to make it official, not official. I don't have to tell you I will not, because it's not that important. They're just expendable, right? You won't tell them, I won't tell you. Play the same game. But I'm gonna be in the next world. I'm gonna be white. I'm gonna have. If you see me, you won't say, oh, he looks like Asian. I won't have none of that, right? I can't have none of that. To challenge white people, to fight white people, to be number one of white people. They can't have. Oh, he looks Chinese. So I'm gonna have brown hair, blue, like green, blue eyes, and here it will be like up a little more, right? So that's the reasoning. But he's not a handsome guy. He just looks average. He just looks like an average white person that's not fat. I look like an average Chinese person, but right now I kind of have weight. I still have fat. But if I lose all my weight, I just look like an average white Chinese person. So probably I'm thinking probably 최지은 she got all this fucking bitch. Your 악마, that fucking bitch, your 악마. She got the ESP, but she's not picking up the ESP because she's so consumed with her own thoughts. She's not picking it up. But with the 팀장, 팀장, his position is train people, right? So even if people curses at him, he doesn't pick up because he thinks with his mind, right? He thinks not with his ESP. He thinks with his mind. He looks at a situation. He does mathematics. He gives you answer with his mind, right? So he doesn't need the ESP. He doesn't need to pick up the ESP because, you know, he doesn't need it, right? Because he's a high person, right? But I think the ESP is there. The ESP is there because when the big boss shows up, everybody's like that, right? Oh, like that, right? Because that's the ESP, and I get it too. I'm like, oh, like that, right? That's the ESP. I don't know who sends it, but obviously, when the big boss shows up, they have to find the ESP, right? What's the situation? So they pick up the ESP, right? For this situation, I need to use this ESP, and everybody's like nervous, alert like that, right? Well, unless you have so much skill, like Park Jung-sik has so much skill, he's confident, so he doesn't need ESP. He doesn't need to find the ESP. He just uses his mind. Okay, I have all the skills I need. I don't need the ESP, and he's confident. But if you're at that level, at that level, just in the right position because he's not 부팀장, not 팀장. He is right at the right position because if he gets fired, so what? I could go to another job and work less and get more money. So what? But with 부팀장 and 팀장, even they're like alert like that because they're really in a good position because they get a lot of money and they're able to control their work, to work less, work more. They control their work, so they're really in a good position. So Park Jung-sik is in a good position. So I don't care if I get fired. If I get fired, I just go to easier job. So he's in a good position like that, right? With other people, I'm scared. I'm nervous because I'm not confident. I don't have enough all the skills. I don't. So I have to pick up the ESP, right? That's how things work like that. And especially the girls, they get really nervous because they're girls, right? You could get used to it. Like Choi really short female, right? So she got used to it over a year while she was working there. She got used to being security guard, but in actuality, she's a small female, right? Her character is nervousness, fear, and you know, what she had, what she was before she was working, 아줌마, right? Like a young 아줌마, right? So that's her character, and the skills she picked up over the year at the Kodak apartment as security guard is she enjoys it, right? This is like great, I have power, I have authority, I could help people, I have money there, I have boss, I have direct connection with the boss. So she doesn't really understand her position, right? She thinks she's something beyond what she really is. What she really is nothing, right? Just a security guard, right? Security guard. She has no power. What power is there opening a gate? It's, you know, any high school, anybody could do it. But this job is kind of specially made. It's like a city, right? It's like a city. So you could easily get gassed up. It's really nothing, but you could easily get gassed up, right? But trying to translate all that to her, it's impossible because she's 아줌마. She doesn't have the society experience like the males have. Males have they're 60 years old, they're 50 years old. They had other jobs, so they have you know other job skills they could apply here. But she only knows cooking, maybe a little bit of cooking, a little bit of being boss of the kids, being boss of the husband. She has those skills. So those skills does not really, you cannot explain to her. Be flexible. You can't. Nobody could teach her that, right? So, but she's a good person. She wants to be a good person. She wants to have a lot of friends. She wants to be liked as a person. But she knows that when she's my video, I'm not a likable person, so she's crying inside. So you know, her boss or her life experience is not good. So when she realizes that, she's sad inside, right? Like I told her, big boss, how it is when big boss comes to work. Everybody's like, oh, like that, right? Everybody's alert. We, stand outside, and we got the new CEO of apartment. You know what she is? She gets paid probably $100,000 irok, right? Just with the money, you and her is like that, right? She's probably professor of college, or she has those experiences. Out of those experiences, because of those experiences, she's able to be the CEO of Godok apartment and get paid $8,000 a month, right? 팀장 says 6,000. 6,000 is average middle income, right? You should get paid $8,000. Then it's, you're somebody, high level. You're really high level, right? So with just the money alone, there's a big gap. You're high person, I'm low person, right? Which is just with the money. But she has to accept that and realize that, right? She can't get gassed up to a point where like, oh, I'm somebody, like, you have to respect them what they're earning right now. You have to respect them for the positions. I told him, if our boss is treated like the president of Kodok, she's grandmother of president. So I don't know. I told her like that, but she doesn't have experience. She doesn't have society experience. She doesn't have work experience. But I don't think she could translate it into, you have to respect them as if, president and grandmother of president, right? The males understand it, but females, I don't think, unless somebody sits down and explain it, right? Somebody she respects, sits down and explain it to her. But I don't think Chinese people they don't like to explain stuff. Unless they really really like you, they don't sit down and explain to you. They don't sit down and teach you, because the responsibility falls on them, right? Oh, I taught you something, but you made a mistake, so it's my fault as well as your fault that you made a mistake. So they don't really do that. But Park Jung-sik kind of, CFC sent Park Jung-sik to me, and we kind of talked. And I told him, I'm doing, the gate broke. I'm writing it down. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. Non-pass, non-visitor pass, pass. If they go, I just write the number down. I'm doing all this, and she's like, she wanna come in like, oh, you gotta do that. You gotta do it like that. And when I didn't do it, she starts screaming. And Park Jung-sik kind of talked. He and I, we have like a good, like a 선배 and 후배 relationship right now, right? So I don't know. I didn't want to really talk about this yesterday because complex. Also involves a female. I would never. I probably would never talk to Che Jin. She's 72. She's 48. I'm 47. I'm 50. I would never talk to her, right? I think I'm 30, right? So I've never even look at her. I would never even talk to her. But she's talking to me. I'm talking to her. She's talking to 팀장. Maybe 팀장 would never talk to her. 부팀장 would never talk to her. Maybe none of the females would never talk to her, make acquaintance with her, because you really have to be nice. You really have to be a good person. Then they'll talk. At that age, when you get to like 50, you don't really make personal friends until, unless they're really person you like, because you're no longer 20, 30, 40s, right? So even Park Jung-sik probably like, I would never talk to her. I would never even glance at her. right? Because everybody in their mind they think they're 30s, 40s, you know. So anyway, that's how put that on record. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna eat something. Maybe get a one shot just to feel better. So around right now it's around 9, maybe around 3. I don't want to go to work. Red eye. Red face. So yeah, it's complex. You know, again, we just cause I really enjoyed working with the new girl. I really enjoyed working with her. But it's because she listens to me. She respects me because I've been there 2 months, going on third month. She's only been there 1 week, so she respects me. She listens to me because I talk to her nicely, right? But what if she's been there a year, right? So Chejin and her could be switched. If she was there a year and the Chejin came in a week, it's the experience they had. She had experience for 1 year, so she thinks she knows something, right? And because of that, I think it kind of involves pride of working there a year, right? You're and again, we're just playing a role. They're not. She probably got taught, or she probably received, wrong training, or erroneous training, right? But actually, she's a good person. If she got the right training, she will go on the right. She will go on a good path. But she went on a bad path because nobody really sat down and teach her. So they could be switched. So I guess she's doing that of because of the experience. She thinks she's been there a year, so she's better. But not really, right? Males are better. Even males that's been there 3 months, 4 months, they're already more supreme, right? Again, it's complex. And again, the people, non-Chinese, Japanese, Korean people that's walking around, they might go to Lake of Fire. But I haven't decided it, or I decided I don't have to tell you.